All right, Shalom. First, let's step by saying all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is just a clip on what's going on in China. You know, I'm not gonna get into the billions being poured, pouring billions nightly into the U.S. banks for months. I'm gonna do that one later, but I just want to show this one point real quick.
Borders of RT America in our nation's capital. Hello again. Borders of RT America in our nation's capital. Hello again, everybody. I'm Rick Sanchez. All right, take a look at this video. That's a police officer taking a horrible beating at the hands of protest. Look at this. That's a cop. I mean, that's a beatdown. Now ask yourself, what would happen to those protesters if they were doing that here in our beloved country? Michelle's going to be here in a little while, and she's going to drill down on this story for us. But
yeah, I just want to show that clip because this is prophecy. The second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, right? And the Lord visited in this place. That's why you see all these hurricanes happening, tornadoes, earthquakes, these uproars. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right, this is the end. Because of these uproars, this is prophecy, you know. So the elders keep going in on it. What's happening before people's eyes is prophecy. You know, and they've been riding like this for a while now over there in China, you know. And it's going to come to America. But to answer this question, if Jake and them start doing that over here, they're going to be put to death. You know. Because Esau know that they got a short time, man. So, you know, he trying to bring in that new world order. He ain't finna be out there letting Jake and them just fight with the police and everything. You know, like how they doing over there in China. The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14, it says, woe, meaning destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. Right, so there's going to be a race riot that's going to happen in America. And a lot of them officers that you see out there, a lot of them going to be fleeing their posts. You know, that's why they're going to call in.
So, Ed Snowden, a lot of people in this country are
calling FEMA troops.
For us, but
you know, and probably more than likely different sections of the army, like how they do with these natural disasters. But it says, for there shall be sedition among men, uprisings against their governments, and invading one another, right? Race wars. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? So from their presidents to their senators, you know, the government officials, they're not going to regard them. In the course of the actions shall stand in the power of their hands. So whatever they're going to do in that day, you know, they're going to get to do it, man. The purge, all of the purges, man. You know. I had one more scripture. All right, the second Ezra chapter 16, verse 68, it says, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, that's them troops, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. That's the RFID chip. When stuff like this kick off in America, when they really get turned up, Esau and calling his FEMA troops, to start throwing people in concentration camps and making them take the chip. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be heard in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. Right? So even though they take the chip, they still gonna be getting fucked up, man. So, what they getting away with over there, they're not gonna get away with over here in the coming times, man. But that's just a small clip.
The 5.8 magnitude quake's epicenter was close to
in Pakistan.
5.8 magnitude quake's epicenter was close to the city of Mirpur in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Dozens of homes were destroyed and cars damaged when roads collapsed in many areas. Kamal Haider is in Mirpur, that's close to the epicenter of the earthquake.
The first light here in Mirpur, which is situated in Pakistani-administered Kashmir. Because the earthquake happened in the evening, the rescue and relief operations were hampered by the dark. Electricity, of course, cut off to many areas. Cell phone services also disrupted. But the military is now aiding the civilian government in the rescue efforts. 25 people have been killed, hundreds more have been injured and are under treatment in various hospitals. The Pakistani military is confident that the situation is under control and that they will be able to contain the situation by evening today. So indeed, rescue efforts underway, but what we have been able to witness is that the people of this area spent their nights outdoors because of fear that their homes and buildings may collapse on them, and of course most of them decided to sleep outside. As you can see, the efforts are still underway to try and restore key link roads which have been cut off. Telecommunication services have also been disrupted, and the military is now confident to say that they will be able to contain the situation within the next 24 hours.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. It says, And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Right, and that's your church pastors and, those that take part in these religions that's calling themselves spiritual leaders, even in Israel, It says, it says deceive many because they acting like they got the truth. They come acting like they messengers of Yahushua, man. Verse 6, it says, And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That's what's going on around the world. See that ye be not troubled, for all these must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, which mean diseases, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So, these earthquakes are supposed to be happening because they're prophecies. They're prophecy. And they're happening all over the world, not just in Pakistan. They don't be reporting how many times these earthquakes really be happening, all the time. But it's nonetheless it's prophecy, man. And that's how you know a prophet, because if the prophets say something gonna happen and it come to pass, like the scriptures say, then you know that the prophet's been among you. But ultimately it's gonna be too late for Jake now. It's only gonna be a 1/3 that's gonna make it, man. So this is ultimately just for the elect, man. Those who want to know, the elect meaning chosen. Those who want to know the truth, man. So with that being said, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles of Ruel, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.